What is going on, guys? Nate Gould here. Alright, the video just started. It's going to do this little weird thing. I'm trying to use live cam for the first time, and I found out that it kind of makes the camera be a little more annoying. So, what is up, guys? We're doing questions and answers vlog episode 2. I got a good bunch of, I got like 10 questions, good questions from you guys, so I'm just going to kick it off right here. First one is from Jord, my buddy Jord. He says, what is your life aspiration? So what do I aspire to be? What do I want to do when I grow up? Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, I would like to be a programmer. I'd like to be a computer programmer. I really like programming, and that's kind of what I aspire to be, so I can do some freelancing for a while, and then just kind of get like a good job, a steady job for when I want to settle down and do it that way. Good question. Thank you very much. Now, Sam, aka Mad Sam, my little British buddy, asked me, do you have fun making videos and do you love your fans? Yes, I have fun making videos. It's very stress relieving for me. I enjoy making videos for you guys and stuff like that, and hanging out and hearing your feedbacks. Does it get stressful at times? Look at the stars. Yes, it does get stressful at times, but I have an idea. I really do enjoy it. And yeah, I do love my fans. The reason why I probably still do YouTube after all this time is the feedback from you guys and stuff like that. It is really enjoyable for me. Just to kind of see what you guys think, to talk to you guys, to meet a bunch of you guys, to play a variety of games with a variety of people. I definitely love it to death. Yeah, just show that for a second. Insane Vixen, very famous. Look at the famous Insane Vixen. I was very surprised I even got a question from her. I didn't even realize I dropped it into her Skype, but I got an answer, and she gave me a really good question. And what is something you're passionate about? Obviously, I'm passionate about gaming and YouTube, but in real life, something that I'm passionate about is, let me itch my head. Something I'm passionate about is hiking. I'm a really big hiker. Oh god, I itched my head, and now this whole thing's going, and now my face is going crazy. Jeez. I'm really passionate about hiking. I love to go hiking. I like to be outside. I enjoy nature and the views, and the exercise is good on my knees, and I really love it. I mean, I like to bike, but I don't know. I used to run a lot. I used to love to run, and then I hurt my knees pretty bad. And then it was like biking was a good way to fill that gap, for exercise. But hiking is just so much more fulfilling. You can like climb a mountain. you can like climb a mountain and stuff like that. So it's really awesome. I love to go hiking, and I love to have I just love it. I love hiking more than anything in the world. If I don't hike in the winter. Not gonna lie. I'm a little goddamn you camera. I'm a wussy when it comes to the cold. I hate the cold. I'm like a bear. I just hibernate and get fat over the winter. But in the spring, as soon as it's warm, I'm out hiking. I'm out biking. But hiking, is a huge, huge passion of mine. I like to go through different trails, hard trails, climb mountains, do the whole shebang. Like every day, 6 days a week I'll go, and I just love it. Thank you, Insane Vixen. Wonderful question. Alright, moving on is from Lores. This one's hard. This is a hard question. The question is, what is your most embarrassing moment? Oh, jeez. I'm kind of shameless. I showed my balls to a room of people. That takes a lot to embarrass me. And I'm sure when I was younger I was embarrassed a lot. But I don't know. Probably say, alright, I'll do a couple embarrassing moments. When I dislocated my knee because I couldn't do the break. I mean, it wasn't really my fault, but I couldn't do the break, and that was kind of embarrassing, and the whole thing had to stop, and everyone's like covered around me, and my knee was out of place. And even though it was an injury, it was kind of embarrassing to me. I wasn't very happy for it. Like, I was just kind of like pissed, and I don't know. That was pretty embarrassing. Jeez, what else? What else is pretty embarrassing moment? When I showed my balls, that was pretty embarrassing in the after effect. I mean, we talk about it now. I'm just like, yeah, about that time. I went to go we went to go throw snowballs at a snowplow, me and my buddy, when we were drunk one night, and we both just kind of fell into each other, and I was limping for the next couple of days because I hit my shins. That was extremely embarrassing, like the hugest fail of my life. Oof, what else was embarrassing? No, that's pretty much it. Those are probably my most embarrassing moments, I'm going to say, right there. So, good question. Dr. Deathfly asks, what is the greatest moment you have ever had in your life? This is easy. Okay. I've had a couple greatest moments. When I did Taekwondo, when I was testing for my second degree black belt, I had to break two slabs, like two cement slabs. That was awesome because I did it first try like it was paper. Excuse me. That was like seriously one of the greatest moments of my life. And when I was in the military, throwing a live grenade, that was awesome. One of the greatest moments of my life. And shooting a machine gun, like a 240 Golf, which is the M240, like in Call of Duty. That was awesome. So those are some of the greatest moments of my life. That's appropriate. I'm sure I have other great moments. I just don't really think I can tell them right now. I can't say them here. Alan St. John, how happy or sad were you when you got out of the Army? I was in the Marines, but I get your question, Alan St. John. I was just kind of relieved. My knees are pretty bad, and had I deployed, it just probably would have gotten someone killed because I just couldn't have done it, or it just would have ended my life. It would have. It was kind of sad. I had good times, like looking back at it, but at the moment, I didn't really like my unit, and I didn't really like the situation, so I wasn't too broken up about it. But so I was like so and so. I was more towards like it just wasn't for me. It happened for a reason, so it happened. And my unit sucked. We probably would have all died if we went on deployment. They're like the worst unit. They were just bad. It was a bad reserve unit, and it was probably better. So, I'm gonna skip over and go to Pyro's question for a second. He said, "Were you in the Army?" Yes, I was in the Marines. For how long? I was in for 2 years, and that just kind of coincides with Alan St. John. So I figured I would ask it. And now that was from Pyro 208, by the way. Good questions, guys. This question is from Insane I Act. What are your views on the complete legalization of marijuana? Personally, I don't really do drugs. I'm not really into drugs and stuff like that, but I do think that it's something that can be sold. It's something that can be made money off of, so it could be good for the environment, not for the environment, for the economy and stuff like that. So am I against it? No. I mean, if it's legal, it's legal. That's it. It's not like a big deal to me. But I think the only advantage, in my opinion, is that maybe you can make more jobs, and now that we could legally sell it, it'll be just better for the economy. It's just a way to cycle money in a different kind of way, because instead of it going to the underground, it can go into the economy. So I think there's an advantage of it, but I'm not really it's not like gonna affect me at all. iamvking asked me, what was the scariest moment of your life? Let me just stroke my afro on this one. What was the scariest moment of my life? When I dislocated my knee, that was pretty scary because I didn't really know what was going on. I just kind of fell to the ground and I was in pain. I didn't really know why I collapsed. But then I reached down to my leg, so I felt a little bit of pain and was holding my kneecap, and that freaked me out. I started freaking out bad. I just started screaming because I didn't know what the hell was going on. So that was definitely one of the scariest moments of my life. What else? When I fell off a train, I thought that I was going to fall under the train and lose my hand or something. And I made a pact to myself that if I ever lost a limb or something like that, I couldn't live, so I would just kill myself. So I didn't really want to lose a hand or anything like that. I thought my arm was going to go into the train and just get ripped off, or maybe my sweatshirt would get caught and it would rip me down the tracks and kill me or something like that. So that was kind of scary. Those were probably my two scariest moments that I remember. I know there was other times when I was a kid where I was a little more scared, but I have just a bad memory. And our last question comes from Isaiah Tackett, and it is, have you ever thought about playing World of Warcraft? Stop it. If you have, what are your opinions on the game? I have played World of Warcraft before. I did the demo and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I think it's just when you're playing by yourself, I don't think it's worth it. It's just a typical RPG, so I don't see the point in paying for it. But I think playing with people and stuff like that is really fun. There's a lot of cool things you can do. You just kind of got to get into it. I think it's a good game, but as far as MMOs go, if I were to pay to play a game, it would probably be something a little more mindless, like Star Wars, where I could just run around and kill things and be an awesome Jedi. I don't want to think too much, basically. I mean, RPGs, they get boring to me quickly, so I'm going to go at my own pace with them, and to be paying for something to go at my own pace would just be a waste of money for me. Not saying it's a bad game. I think it's a cool game. There's a lot of cool elements to it. Characters look a little bit goofy in my opinion, but it is what it is. And I think it's a pretty good game all in all. It's just not for me. So, oh yeah, what are you going to do, face mask? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here, I'll go normal for a second. I was just, showing you guys some effects I have on LifeCam just trying it out for the first time. Hope you guys enjoyed the questions and stuff like that. I really enjoyed doing these. If you guys want me to do these on a weekly basis, just let me know. Dropping questions to me is the easiest way to do it, but if you guys want more, I'll just ask you guys questions on Skype. Thank you everyone on my Skype. You guys were the most helpful. You guys gave me questions right away. I had 10 questions in like a half an hour. And that's awesome. Not even a half an hour probably, so that's really helpful for me and stuff like that. So thanks guys. I'll see you soon. I think tomorrow I'm going to tell you about a weird dream I have. I want your guys' opinion on this. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up here. Big face. Okay. All right, bye guys.